When the dealer dealt him cards, he thought he dealt him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now when one card Pete looked at his hand, his body was filled with a certain rush. That is because the dealer dealt him the unbeatable hand, the royal flush. He checked again, but with chagrin, he said, "Chef," that's me, he said, "Chef, I'm in a fix. The dealer dealt too many cards. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, sir, think about this. You're a gambling fellow. You've got a royal flush in your hands, right? There's a pot of gold here that's all yours. It's unbeatable, right? You can't lose. Every time people ante up, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But you now realize that the dealer accidentally, unknowingly I might add, gave you 1 card too many. What do? You put it away. He hides it. You see that? I knew that's what this guy was all about. See, you or I would call misdeal. We'd make this wrong or right. But see, one card Pete and this guy, they're card cheats, and they had treasures in their sight. So karma would need to teach him a lesson. One I hope that you will not soon forget. The School for Scoundrels is now in session. Pete was making his final bet.
Ready and set.
Okay, wait. Now, I sense the skepticism in the room here. That perhaps you're thinking this method isn't as valid as I claim it to be. And it is, and I'll prove it to you, because it is a method that I developed known as the Con Man Code. Yes, available in my lecture, you'll find out the Con Man Code, using a very specific algorithm that has not only the suits, but the values of the cards cross-referenced to develop 52 very distinct symbols, each one for a different card. And using this system, you can now memorize an entire deck of cards in 15 seconds or less. And I'll prove it to you. Let's get a card. How about this one? What card do you see here?
10 of
You see a 10. I don't see that. I see a case. A case is what this represents to me. And I'll prove it to you. If we open up the Con Man Code and we go to the 10 of clubs, which is right over here, you will see that this is in fact a case. Had you taken my seminar, you'd have already known that answer, wouldn't you? So what happens is, as I see each one of these images, I destroy it in my mind. I rip open the case. If it's a bunny rabbit, I tear off its ear. If it's like a little kitty cat, I tear off its tail. If it's like one of those cute wrinkly dogs like a pug, I don't do anything to pugs. I love pugs. They're very adorable. But the point is that I destroy each one of these images. When I'm done, any image that remains whole has to be a card that you guys have, thus proving that I've memorized the entire deck of cards. In fact, what I can do now, we've got this, to go twice as fast, I can go twice as fast. You say ready, say go, I'll flip the cards over like that. Twice as fast.
Ready?
And actually, no, I'm not yet. I'm explaining the trick to you. So what's going to happen is that this over here, this is a lady raking with a hoe like a spade. This over here, this is a doll. What I imagine is that she's raking a bunch of dolls, so I can go twice as fast. Now you can see that there's no way that I can't possibly break the record. Breaking that record now in 15 seconds, memorizing an entire deck of cards, and I feel very confident. So here we go. The card that you have, the Ace of Clubs. A new world record, ladies and gentlemen. Con Man Code. There we go. Steve, watch this.